Hello again, it's Elisa Tosti with KW Realty Brentwood. Just touching base with you today about some questions that sellers always ask, and it's actually the 6 most common questions asked by sellers according to Realtor Magazine. Number 1 is, how much is my home worth? That is really determined by a realtor, a professional like myself, who would come out and give you the evaluation based upon your location. Again, location, location, location. The 3 most important things in real estate, can't change that. And then of course, condition and price are the other 2 variables that I could work with in order to give you the fair market value of your property. We also have to take into consideration that it is a supply and demand factor. So if we are in a seller's market, as we are here in Southern California, the chances of getting a higher price or a better price for the seller is great because the supply is very, very low. So that's the number 1 question. Number 2 is, how much needs to be done to my home before putting it on the market? And that's all depending, and really you should speak with a professional before you start doing any changes, upgrades, or any alterations to your home, because we actually have our finger on the pulse of what buyers are looking for and where you should be spending your money, as opposed to what you think might be needed at the time. So really a professional is the one to give you those recommendations. How long will it take to sell my house? This is an easy one because based upon the price, condition, and time of year you're putting your house on the market, and that does have a little bit to do with it. We would like to see a house on the market between 30 and 45 days at most. Again, market conditions can change that. If your house is overpriced, it will take longer for that property to sell. If it's underpriced, it might sell quicker, but then again, you're not getting what you could and should get for that property. So this is where your realtor or your professional is really key in explaining to you why you're priced at a certain way and how long it will take price at that point. Is staging really important? Yes, it really is. No one lives the way a magazine looks. Most of us don't, even in our second and third homes. So you want a professional to come through to make sure that your eye goes through the property and the buyer doesn't have to stop and be focused on things that are personal or something that may be out of place. So I think design and staging is very, very important, and it can be minimal and it can be quite intense. So it all depends on the property that we're looking at. Should I be present when the home is being showed to buyers? Absolutely not. There's an emotional attachment between you and your property. You bought it because you loved it, and a buyer does not have that emotional attachment. They will be blunt, even if they're polite while you're there, and then they can't experience their lives in that space. You want them to be able to do that. So the less you're there, especially initially, you really don't have to be there at all. That's why you've hired a professional, to have them be there and to be your advocate. And lastly, what's an agent's commission? It is not a flat rate. It is determined by you and your broker. So give me a call. We'll talk about it, and hopefully I've helped you out a little bit today. Thank you so much. Look forward to the next time. Have a good one.